Hello guys, this is Max from Accolmile, and today we are going to talk about my favorite topic. It's electric bike conversion. So today I will show you how to convert the usual bicycle in the electric bike in some kind of easy way. And this is the motor kit which we are going to install on the bike today. Bafang BSHD 1000 watt and the battery 48 volts 20 ampere hours, and of course the colorful display C860. So take a look at these goods, and after a while everything will be on the bike, and we will convert the bike to the electric one. Now I'm going to remove the crank, and always to remove everything from the bike, from the new bike, is easier than remove from the used bike. Now I'm going to remove bottom bracket. Then we remove other side. Very important, you need to know that if you cannot remove this bottom bracket, so you cannot unscrew this one, so probably try to heat this, to warm up by torch maybe, or try to use WD-40, like this one. Because on the new bike very easy to unscrew, but on used one even two person need for this manipulation. Okay guys, now we take this motor and we want to try how it fits to the bike. So we set it up in the bottom bracket, so everything looks good. So guys, very important part, the motor after installation should be connected with the frame here, because when you push the throttle, so motor makes pressure to the frame, and if you screw it like in this position, after a while it turns up and then unscrew. So firstly, on the beginning you screw it like this, but here you need to check, do you have any cables which you can damage. In our situation we don't have problems with that, but on your bike you need to double check. So here cables to the shifter and to the brake, can be hydroline, so here you check. If you have some problems with this cable, so first solution, you can remove it and put it here on other sides, or maybe like one of the option, put some metal part over here between motor and the frame, but this some part should be very strong, and something, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but maybe try just to remove these cables. And especially on widest bottom bracket, like not 68, like 73, can be some problems with amount of thread which you have over here. So if you check the motor on those sides, that is no problem. Before you screw here, you check, is it enough thread over here, and then you check left crank, is it connected to the rear fork or not in this place. Now we have like no problem, but sometimes if you have wide bottom bracket, so it can be like this, so not enough here space to screw, and here sometimes can be problem when you screw the crank, this connection to the crank, yeah, frame and crank can be connected and make some friction. It's not good. So in this case you can cut a little bit crank, yeah, in this case, or you can try to find other one crank or ask our company, we can supply this one, because this crank is straight. Sometimes you need a little bit bended crank. And now we screw our chain wheel to our motor, just 5 screws. We can do it very fast. First this. This. So guys, as you see that after we fixed the motor in the bottom bracket, our chain line was changed, and it's like a kind of a little bit disadvantage of this motor, that chain line can be changed not in a good way, but like solution you can find out on our website different types of chain wheel which can solve this problem, and chain line will be more closer to the middle of the frame. On this bike, not crucial, looks everything okay, but if you have a lot of problem with your bike, you can find out at the chain wheel. And now we are going to put some Loctite, some special glue to the thread, and in future screws would not unscrew from the thread. So this is the most important part during installation, to screw very hard this kind of screw. Yeah, so I used this tool. Yeah, if you don't have it, you can use this one, but with the hammer. Yeah, and maybe ask your friends to keep your bike and you will screw it. Okay, it should be tight here very much. Guys, if you have some space between plate for screw and the motor, so pay attention that you should fill this space by some washer. Yeah, and now I'm going to do this. Yeah, here like this. Yeah. So if you have space between this part and the motor, you need to fill it by metal washer. Yeah, like here. Okay. After we fix the motor on the frame, we are going to put the crank on the motor. Okay. We choose one. Sorry, this is left. Yeah, we check. It can be right and left, yeah? So R, right. Okay guys, after fixing the motor on the bike, we are going to fix the battery on the bike. Yeah, so take a look on this battery. This is big one, and before you purchase the battery, better to check the size of your frame and compare with the size of the battery. Yeah, so now we trying to understand how it will be connected with the frame, and as I see, will be no problem. It fits inside, and also, as you see, these screws, only two, we have only here, and for this kind of batteries, big one, battery use 4 screws. So now we will make 2 holes and prepare screws for battery installation. Okay, now we're using this tool to make thread in the frame for screws. Guys, so you have a question like where I can't get this tool, it's very hard. No, not actually hard, we can provide for you tools like this, but not full, just this part, and it makes a thread in your frame. Yeah. First we install the aluminum part of the battery plate. I want to adjust it now on the holes. Yeah, because we have holes here. And we screw, yeah. Then we put the plastic part, yes, here. And now I will screw it a little bit, and then I will check how battery fits or not, yeah, how it goes. I mean, like this. Okay guys, and you see here we have some seals between this battery plate and the frame. These washers, yeah, spacers are very, very important to keep the battery strong on the frame. So we have only 2, and we install these 2 under the plate, and then we screw it. Okay. so now the battery can fit in the bike, and as you see, it's very easy to install. Yeah, just like this, and 4 holes, 4 screws, and very strong, very strong. And to check also how this battery is okay or not, just lock or unlock, and very easy to remove. So take a look here. We have a cable for connect the motor and the battery, but I prefer cut a little bit cable from the motor and solder the connector XT16 and make less cables over here, and will be clean and reliable connection. Okay. Yeah, and then now I will solder. Not here. I need prepare. Now we are soldering the connector to the cables, to the power supply of the motor. Now I want to connect battery and the motor, and then check how motor works and does the battery supply the energy or not. And after that we will put other one cables to the bike. So this cable short and clean, and we just connect here, and that's all. And then we will tighten it over here. So yeah, we cut a lot of cables. Now we are going to adjust display on the handlebar of the bike. Here you can make some different position of the display, higher and down. Like this, yeah. Then we can check, then we can check connection from the battery to the motor, how it works. Then we connect to the display. Yeah, turn on. So now it's alive. Yeah, we create something huge. New dream for our customer. After we install the motor on the bike, then battery, now we are going to install the speed sensor on the motor. Yeah, we need to install speed sensor on the rear fork of the bike, just over here. Take a look. We have a cable from the motor here on the rear fork, and we need to adjust to the frame our speed sensor. This is the speed sensor. We connect the speed sensor with the cable from the controller, and we need to adjust the speed sensor on the rear fork of the frame, just right here. Speed sensor should be close to the spokes, and then we will adjust this magnet over here. Yeah. Let's say in 1 millimeter close to the speed sensor. Something like this. And when we adjust everything together, we put inside screw and finally fix it. When we fix everything, now we can concentrate. Now we can focus on the adjusting cables. For me, it will be better connect and adjust these cables to the hydro line of the rear brake. The customer asked us to install the throttle, so we installed the throttle on the handlebar, and we remove these grips and also the brake. Yeah, and install the throttle. Like this. Like this. Okay. Okay, so guys, for me it's very important to adjust all of the cables in some places where we cannot see them. So the main cable I adjust over here under the frame, connect with the frame so you can see. So here we don't have other connection on the frame, so looks clean and tidy. Yes, but it's not the finish. And we are ready now. Yeah, this perfect dream bike is ready. So take a look here, everything looks good, clean, very powerful motor, a lot of capacity in the battery, and now we are ready to test this bike with you guys. It's cool, very powerful motor. Alright, goodbye guys, see you in next video.